Rajdeep Sardesai coming with the two books that you have written recently. So there's a confusion. Are you trying to change your stance, or are you trying to clear your image that I am not anti-Modi, so let me write something in favor, saying that he's reinvented himself according to me? How do you present yourself in that space right
No,
now?
no, no. I must be very honest. My two books are honest books. They're not about Modi's reinvention. They're about how Modi won two major elections, 2014 and 19. Now, if I don't try and explain that objectively, I'm failing to do my job as a journalist. I've always believed that whatever I may have on specific issues, serious differences with an individual or a political party or an ideology, but I am willing to have it tested over 30 years. I mean, I don't think you can test someone based on one story here or one event there, whether someone has been biased. And I think, unfortunately, society has become so polarized in the last 15, 20 years that you keep getting hit with this charge. That wasn't the case in the first 15 years of the journalism that I did. I think what happened post 2002, in particular, my coverage of the Gujarat riots, that, I was branded by people as anti-Modi. Just as I've written my books, which in a way 2014 and 19 are two seminal elections, where Mr. Modi is the central character. Yeah. Similarly, 2002 riots and what happened in Gujarat, Mr. Modi again was the central character, but this time perhaps cast in a more, dare I say, villainous role. And I am very clear, therefore, that I am going to just report what I saw then, and I'm reporting what I saw in 2014 and 19 with the election. So a lot of people who read my election book say you've been very critical of the Congress. I said, what else am I going to be? Rahul Gandhi has never missed an opportunity to miss an opportunity, as I write in the book. The Congress gets 44 seats in one election, 52 seats in the other. What am I going to write? I mean, surely he cannot then be a heroic figure. Similarly, Mr. Modi, has these two big majorities, and I've tried to understand why and how India has changed. So that's in the book. Similarly, in 2002, I have reported what I saw. And what I saw was a terrible communal riot in a city that I was born, where my grandfather, many, many decades ago, was the DG of police or the IG of police, a city that I have a huge emotional attachment to. And, what happened was a lot of innocents died. And therefore, am I not to report that? And is the government of the day not in some way to be held accountable? The problem is when I say that, people say, oh, but you didn't report 1984 when the Congress was in power. The fact was I was in college as a 19-year-old. I would have loved to report 84. I reported, actually, to tell you, Anku, the truth, the riot which I spent most of my time and emotional and journalistic energy was 92, 93 Mumbai riots. And we even brought out a book when Bombay burnt. Young journalists came together and brought out a book. Nobody read it because we were not famous. But the fact is that we put a lot of effort, and our reporting at Times of India in those days is something I'm extremely proud of as the news editor at the time.